Hi, Jack and Ash here from Fitness Lab again, and what we're going to take you through today is how to do the Deadbug. It's a now worldwide classic core exercise, but it can often be done really poorly without the proper coaching. So I'm going to take you through kind of start to finish, where to start and where to end, and some progressions through that. So Ash is going to demonstrate everything for me today. So we're going to start down on the mat, lying on our back. So the Deadbug in itself is a brace core exercise. So everything happening here, there's no change in length in the muscle because we stay in an isometric position, and what we're doing is moving around that. So this is why the Deadbug is such a good exercise. So to start with, we're going to start with simply finding a good brace position and learning how to put your core in the right position to then progress to the full Deadbug. So what I'm going to ask Ash to do is just simply lift his arms up above his shoulders, pointing towards the ceiling, okay? And now, what we want here is for Ash to focus on a couple of things. So we want the rib cage to be, through breath, pulled down and into his stomach. And what will naturally happen here is probably a little flattening off of his spine against the floor. That's fine, we don't mind that. And then pull his belly button down into his spine. For some people, and for you at home, this might be enough. If you find this position and find it in the right way, you can start to feel this pretty much straight away. And what you can do is just use that. If that's causing you to start to shake a little bit and you're like, well, this is hard enough, set a timer, do 20 seconds, do 3 sets with a little rest. Next week or next time, do 30 seconds. Work your way up to a minute. You don't really need to go beyond a minute because 1, it's boring, and then 2 minutes a good amount of time. How we can progress from here is simply lifting the knees up to 90 degrees. Again, if this is enough, work from the bottom, work your way up. So find this position. If you start to really shake, and this is your level for now, start at 10 seconds, start at 20, start at 30. Again, build up to a minute. From this position, we can do a couple of things. Like I said, we can do time, or we can now add in some movement. Where I like to start is with the arms, because that's a little gateway to work towards adding in the legs. So from this position, we can simply start alternating arms. So holding this position, Ash is going to extend one arm behind him and then come back to the start. So what this is challenging is Ash's ability to hold this brace position, because when he's going back, what most people's bodies will want them to do is cheat, and that is allow the ribs to flare, extend up, lose that lower back position, and make it nice and easy for us. We want to avoid that, so this is anti-extension, if you will. So he's still, every time he's going to extend his arm back, I'm going to ask him to breathe out. That helps pull his ribs down into the right position. That's going to provide enough stimulus for a lot of people. So again, start small. Do 5 each side, do 10 each side, and build up. Where we can go from here is both arms. That's going to provide a little extra stimulus, so it's a nice little step up as you see again, so both arms go back. Same idea, I don't know if you can hear him breathing out, but he's got a great exhale, pulling his ribs down into his stomach to keep that position and stop the ribs from flaring. See how his legs don't move. They stay at 90 degrees. That helps put the hip in the right position. Now we can start bringing the legs in. If you want, you can just start almost from ground zero, keep the arms where they are, and then keep that knee bend and just drop the heel on one leg. Drop the heel. There's not so much of a moment arm pulling away from the stomach, so it's a nice position to start with. You can alternate, exactly, you're right, Ash. You drop the heel and then you come back to the start. Same idea, every time we extend a limb away from the body, we breathe out, pull the ribs down. Now we can level it up, add in the arms again. Opposite arm, opposite leg, so we get that cross-body challenge. So that arm is working, that leg is working. We're challenging the body through its sling, which goes from across the body from left to right, right to left. This can be, for most people, almost end point where this is a challenge enough and really work to building towards this up. If you want to go from here and extend it even more, instead of a heel drop, you can extend the leg. So that's changing the moment arm. So as he extends his leg out, the weight he's having to hold here is much greater than if he's just got his heel and knee bent. Same idea, opposite arm, opposite leg. If you master this, you can do 10 each side, 20 each side, and you're very comfortable with that for a few sets. You can even weight it up or band it up. Ash is getting tired. See, that can be how hard it is, just on no weight or no resistance. You can band it up, which we'll do in another video to show you extreme end dead bug positions.